Hey, it's Fabian, and this is why you cannot achieve more with doing less. You may notice that a lot of people saying, yeah, you should improve things and make things faster to provide an offer that is more compelling to someone. Yeah, that's true. People want to have it faster, more easily and accessible, and more convenient. But if you really think it through, it doesn't really make sense at a certain point. So for example, if you want to lose weight, then you have to do certain things in order to lose weight. But people are more likely to buy supplements instead of going to the gym and just working out. So they try to get some kind of pill that they lose weight overnight. So that's why supplements are really great for selling. And if you want to provide something like this, that someone is buying a pill and the problem is solved for them, at least they think that the problem is solved, then do that. But this is not the kind of value that I see and I want to provide. Because I think in order to achieve things, it really takes time. And if you are looking at really successful people, for example, Jeff Bezos, he started in the 80s and 90s with building Amazon to a point where you see it now. But he started out and lost a lot of money for years before he made even $1 back. So it was a really huge time frame he took, and he projected that Amazon will be this great company in the end. But he was really thinking it through and was convinced that this long time horizon will took him where he wanted to go. So this transition of working in his garage selling books to this huge Amazon corporate company that you see today, it took a long way. And this is true for nearly anything that you see there outside. So, for example, doctors, they had to go to university for years and study a lot of things in order to make the transition from being a normal person, not knowing anything about medicine, to being a doctor and to treat people with their illnesses and issues. So it was a huge time frame that it really takes in order to make this transition. And you can achieve things very fast and deliver it more convenient if you are more on the product side. But if it's about building a business and going and transition also from one stage to another, and it's especially crucial for consultants and coaches and trainers who really want to make a transition for their clients, that their clients transition from one point to another, like doctors. It really takes time that you can achieve this transformation. Sure, you can optimize things, but the time frame, most people underestimate the time frame that it really took to take someone from one stage to another. I experienced this on my own when I had no experience in flying an aircraft, and now being an airline pilot and flying an airplane feels like driving a car for me. So people are saying always, oh, how can you fly an airplane? Because of so many buttons and everything else. But for me, it's so natural now, and it really feels like driving a car. And this transition took me 2 years in training, and there's no shortcut for this. And most people underestimate what it really takes to make this transition from one stage to another, to really think things through and learn things, that things are coming or becoming so natural to you, like riding a bicycle. Riding a bicycle is also a great example. So how many times have you failed before you are able to ride the bicycle? You need to fail and you need to practice things that it comes to you naturally afterwards. So when I say flying an aircraft is natural for me, and it really doesn't make a difference for me if I drive a car or flying an airplane, it's because I trained a lot, and this it took me years to really be at this stage of transformation. And what I see, a lot of coaches and consultants out there, and also experts and trainers, who try to condense everything more and more down to weeks or even days, that they say, yes, you make 7 figures in 7 days. That isn't true. And if you look outside, you will see nothing in the world is built so fast. So even with AI, it really takes you to really understand the things. So AI has all the value and all the information, sure. And it can also make things faster. But to really learn things for us humans, up to now there is no uplink button, so the AI can upload anything to your brain. So you need to learn the things, and to learn things, that your brain has to connect all the information within your brain so that it really comes natural to you. So if you are a consultant, coach, trainer or expert in one thing, and something feels natural to you, and you provide this as a business to help other people transition from one stage to another, please make sure that you really can help, or take the time to help this your client from one stage to another, that they can transition to the other stage. And this is what I see with all the courses and trainings which are out there and which are produced with AI. The information is there, but no one took the action, and so no one is able to learn the things and really implement the things, because they have this thing in mind that it really just takes 2 hours, 3 weeks or 2 months in order to achieve a transformation. So I realized this when I looked at Sam Owen's course, and he sold Accelerator with the claim, yeah, you will build your first business within, or get your first clients within 42 days. This is true if you look at the training, but actually the majority of his clients weren't able to achieve this results in 42 days. It took them months or years. Some of his best students, he worked 18 months with him in order to really transition from one stage to another. So you also notice this when you know Charlie Morgan, and with his ads and his funnel. He also laid down that you get, I think, 20 high-ticket clients within 8 months or 12 months. So he expanded already the time horizon, so that it really, this transition from one stage to another really can happen. And Charlie is there a great example for me, because he really understood this and provide this also to his clients, that it's not the quick scheme rich game that everybody else is playing. It really takes time that someone is really able to transition from one stage to another. So make sure that you take the time with your clients in order to achieve this transformation. This is all for this video. See you in the next video.